Okay, so in order to take one ball of yarn and split it into equal sized balls of yarn, two separate ones, we're going to need one ball of yarn to start with, a pair of scissors, a kitchen scale that measures in grams since yarn is sold in grams and yards, and you'll need a ball winder. And so we'll begin by weighing this ball of yarn, and it's 95 grams. And so we're going to want to do, let's see, 45 and 45 is 90. So let's do 46 or 47 each. It won't make a difference this doesn't measure in half grams, and so I just want to round out. We'll do 47. So we're going to pull the yarn from the center of the ball. This is already pre-wound so that it feeds more easily for me. We'll pull a little extra out because it makes it easier on the ball winder to feed properly. And I've already put a knot in the end of this, which made it more difficult for me to feed through here, but bear with me. The knot at the end of the yarn helps ensure that it stays where I want it on the ball winder. And so we'll begin with enough slack. Oops, let's get this in the right place. Enough slack so that the yarn feeds well. In fact, I'm going to cut just this little bit off. Okay. And we'll watch the scale, and when we get close to 47, we'll let the scale kind of catch up in case it's got a little bit of a lag in it. And as you can see here, I've got a nice fuzzy yarn, and we've got yarn flying all over the place. I think I'm forever cleaning up yarn. And it's feeding quite well right now. We're down to 66, 65. I apologize if you can't see the numbers well. I think the lighting and something about the lighting on the scale is harder to see. So we're at 50. I'm going to we're at 49, 48, and there's 47. And so now we can just pull off this first ball, and we'll tidy that up endwise later. And instead of having a ball of yarn that's all wobbly, I like to continue with the process of getting it in this shape. It's easier for me to work with, it feels neater, and so I just take this extra step even though I could use it just like that. I think it's a personal preference issue. And at this point, we're done with the scale. I can just turn it off. And we'll just continue winding. And, oh, of course, I got a little over anxious there. The ball winder can be your friend, or you can find yourself with all kinds of weirdness, but we'll get this to the end, and soon we'll be knitting a pair of toe-up socks. Perhaps maybe you'll want to do some gloves, and you don't want to run out. You can do them both at the same time, and you'll know when to quit because you've got two equally sized or equally weighed balls of yarn. Now towards the end here, when it's collapsing upon itself, it's good to slow down just a little bit because the way the yarn sort of dances around, it can grab onto itself a little bit, and you just want to give it time to sort of unwind. So that's really all there is to it. We just pop the second ball off, and we are ready to go. Thanks again for joining me at Snowy Owl Knits, and I will see you with our next project.